I've got 4 or 5 ideas. One's been there a long time. The title that's been in my mind for years is called Sightings of the Sovereignty of God. And basically that's a fancy title for a biblical theology of the sovereignty of God. Big fat book. Genesis to Revelation, sightings. Like sighting of the sovereignty of God. I would like a big, coherent book to be available for the various dimensions in natural providence and in supernatural salvation, showing why we believe in the sovereignty of God and how precious that doctrine is. So that's one. Another one would be to take my Romans series, 250 plus sermons, and put them in a 4-volume layman's type commentary, maybe along the lines of Martin Lloyd-Jones books, so that they're not just there on video and audio, but actually there for reading. So that's a second one. A third one is a book on preaching. I've got lots more to say than I have said in the book, The Supremacy of God in Preaching, which is still in print, and I'm happy it is, but oh my. After 33 years of preaching and watching people preach and wanting people to preach a certain way, there's a book in me on preaching. There could be 2, in fact. I'm not sure about that. How many is that? 3? A fourth one is, I do think another book, at least from my corpus, is needed on justification. Namely, on the role, or let's put it this way, the way that faith functions as an instrument, the alone instrument by which we are justified. And how does it function that way in relationship to the deeds or the life that it produces? How are those two connected? Whether I'll ever do that, I don't know, but it feels to me like that isn't clear enough in what I've written so that my viewpoint is there to complete the couple of books on justification that I've done. And the last thing that is on my mind right now, I really would like to collect some poems. I know there's some poem books out there, but most of the poems I write aren't worth publishing. But there might be a handful that are, and I just think poetry, God must like poetry because he inspired so much of it. I mean, 2/3 of the Bible might be in poetic form, and there are reasons for that. There are reasons for why language finds its way into poetic expression because of the nature of God and the nature of the human soul and the nature of the way they're supposed to connect, that will not be satisfied with mere prose. So, what's that, 4 or 5 ideas?